Hello everybody, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be talking about Buca's major health issues he's had over the years, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. I am actually making this because I really enjoy listening and getting advice from people who have gone through the same thing, especially when it comes to horses. First, I would like to thank Mama Jen, is what I call her, but her name is Jen, for giving me her paint horse Ozzy, who you'll see a picture of, because she gave him to me for free with the stipulation of I'd have to give him back because we honestly thought my horse was going to have to be put down until he made his miraculous recovery when he was dead lame. He was retired for 2 years and then he made his recovery. Now on to his lameness. His illness. We'll start with his cancer. So he has squamous cell carcinoma, and I will include some pictures of his surgery that will be blurred, and they're pretty gory, but if you want to see them, you can find them on my Instagram. They are from a couple years ago, so you'd really have to dig. You'll see where the tumors were circled. He has 2 current tumors that he cannot have removed due to the fact of them being on his eyelid, and the vet said with his age and the size of the tumor, she is in no rush to remove it. If it gets any larger or if it starts causing problems, she will remove it. And then his other one was on his 3rd eyelid, and that's when they removed it. It was poking out just a little bit. It looked like a little tiny Mickey Mouse head. But when they removed it, it was probably the size of a ping pong ball. When she removed it, she immediately said it was cancer, and that's that. Onto his lameness. We should be on the x-rays by now. I'm trying to time this audio recording correctly. Hopefully I did. The right picture is the newer one, and the left picture is the older one. You can see not only is the fluid build up around his hock, you can see that there's pretty major changes. You can see some calcification around the joint. You can see that the fluid is gone in between the hock bones. And, excuse me, I don't know if you could hear that, but that was a hiccup. And you can see that the heart shape of the hock bone is now more of a triangle-y shape than rounded and heart-like. You can see some calcification around the joints. When you get to the picture with the green and red dot or circles, the red is calcification, so he still has them, and the green is circles of fluid that went away, and some of the red went away when the green went away because it was fluid and it just felt hard. But I was taking that to keep people updated who didn't necessarily look at his hock every day, and it also helped me keep track of the size of his hock. That was not the biggest it ever got, but it's the only picture I still have. The rest of this video will be clips of video. If you have any questions, please ask. I will happily answer. It is not a fun experience to go through, but I would do anything to save this horse's life because he is my baby, and I've had him for 12 years. So thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. The rest of this will be pre-recorded video, not the greatest because it was all taken on my phone. But once again, the vet has come out. Buca is sedated. He's sleeping. Kind of. He's half awake, half sleeping. I went out to the field today. He was supposed to get shoes. He couldn't get up off the ground. I had to force him up. I had to hit him with his lead rope. I had to kick him in the butt. I had to force him to get up. He got up and immediately took a step and looked like he didn't have a third, he looked like he was missing a leg because he was so lame. He walked out of it a little,
but he's still really lame. And the vet just came out. It's the same hock as this one that he's been having issues with. Finally thought we beat him. And he was sound Sunday, and today he's 3-legged lame on it, and she came out and x-rayed him and said basically he has calcification and bony chips and there's all kinds of stuff, but she can't really give me 100% diagnosis with everything until she gets a closer look at him back at the clinic, so more on that later. But she injected him with HA because that helped last time. That made him sound last time. So we're hoping that will work. But he also didn't have any of that calcification or boniness last time. And we basically just had a conversation about how long can we keep him happy and sound and rideable, and how long we can keep him happy and before we have to talk about quality of life. So that's about where we are right now. I don't really have much else to say besides the fact that, you know, when it rains it pours. And I just hope that the HA injection works and we don't have to have that conversation. Because I really don't want to have that conversation.
Another quick update on my pony. He is lame again. Oh, I know, that big old horsefly. Not 3-legged, but still sore. Buca, let it land and I'll kill it. Let it land. No, let it. Anyway, sorry, we had to get that horsefly. He's still not eating his Butte. We're going to try again tomorrow. He's been off it for a couple days. I rubbed his leg down with an Epsom salt poultice liniment concoction that I bought from Tractor Supply. Hopefully that helps. We'll find out. He's my baby, so I'll do anything for him, but he's really making me get to my wit's end. I don't know what else I can do. Because he won't take Butte. He had joint injections. And he just keeps being lame. I don't know what else to do. The other day he was sound and fit as a whistle. But, oh well, that's my current update. It's kind of a sad one, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. Tell everybody about why you're so frustrating. About how today you're not lame. I can't see your back legs. You're not going to tell me I was going to walk into a tree? How nice. This is why he's so frustrating, because today, watch him make a liar of me. Come on. He's not lame. So this is why it's so frustrating. Farrier comes out today to see what's going on. Hopefully it's an abscess, and that would explain why it's on and off lameness. Otherwise, I don't know. I start him on some different types of treatments. See what the vet thinks. Huh? See, I'm tired of seeing the vet. And Mommy's tired of seeing the vet because her bank account's tired of seeing the vet. But you're tired of seeing the vet because every time you see her, she pokes you with stuff. Huh. I'm a good boy, though. I'm not mean to the vet. What, do you want to roll? Oh. You can roll. If you want to roll, you can roll.
No? Okay. Well, let's see what Linda has to say. So quick update for anybody who's been following Buca. I know I haven't been posting a lot. He was three-legged lame yesterday morning, came in a little lame yesterday, so we were concerned about a joint infection. But today he's sound, so the vet says it's not a joint infection because he just get lamer. And there's no heat or swelling or anything like that. But he has decided that he doesn't want to take his medication anymore and has flipped his food over and refuses to eat any of his grain because there was bute in it. So I'm kind of upset with him about that, but I'm also kind of not because that means he's sound without bute. So yeah, my horse is a turd. That's why I can't put him on Previcox, because he won't eat it after a couple days of being on it. So I'm thinking about putting him on injections, like Adequin or Pentatan. Well, that's my little update of Buca and his orneriness. I'll try to keep it updated. I've never been more happy with an update on Buca's leg ever. So, as you can see, he's tacked up. He's been doing good for about a week. So, both me and my barn owner decided it would be a good time to exercise and see how he did. So I lunged him. He was completely sound, walk, trot, and canter. So I rode him, and guess what? He was completely sound, walk, trot, canter in the ring. He even was kind of an asshole, which is fine. He did a couple little bucks, and I could never be happier with my horse being an asshole than that. Because he is sound as he's ever been. And I'm so happy with him. Now we just gotta hope that he doesn't make like a relapse and go back. Because the vet said since it's not getting better, if it doesn't start getting better soon, she says she thinks it might be a sprain. But let's hope this week isn't just false hope and it's actually him better. Let's see. Habuzo. Is your eye swollen? Don't tell me you got something else wrong with you. But besides his eye looking swollen, he's happy and fit as a whistle. His eye is swollen. What happened? There's no heat in it. Open your eye back up, please. Because here's this eye. Oh, gross. This eye probably just needs to be flushed because he's not really swollen. It's just like not opening, and that's the one he had surgery on, so it's probably just dry because it was fine when I got him out earlier, and he was in the ring, which is dry. So we'll flush his eye. That usually works when that eye does that. Just give it a little flush with some tears, and he'll be good. Habuzo. Just one thing after another with you, isn't it? Me and Buca have a major update. We flexed him today. We lunged him in a large circle, small circle, straight line. I asked him to rear, I asked him to canter, rode him for an hour, and they were still 100% sound. So we're going to have the vet reevaluate, because all the fluid is gone in my hock. Say our x-rays still look ugly and have some major arthritis, obviously. But maybe with all that fluid gone, he can come out of retirement. Habuzo.